Happy hump day. I figure we make this a daily thing since my usual chit chat partner is not available right now in the mornings. So, yeah. So, we will just talk your ear off. So, I was thinking, and the live from yesterday is up. I'm going to keep them up. It just takes some time to upload them to make them go live. So I figure I drive so long to work, so might as well be talking and chopping it up early in the morning. Um, all right. So I remember when I was little, when I was a minor, I used to like, oh my god, I can't used to be an adult. But then, now that we're adults, isn't it ghetto? Isn't it ghetto as f? Isn't it? Like I'm just a child still, and I'm over here, gonna be mid 40s. Like what the fuck? What the What the? Oh my goodness, I cannot believe it. The years just fly by. Um, yeah. So, a little bit about myself. I am semi-single. Semi-single, okay? Um, I'll explain what that means later. But semi-single, I'm not really looking for anybody. Um, I am gonna be, how old am I gonna be? 45 this year. Yeah, 2025, 45. Yeah. So I'm gonna be 45 this year in July. I'm a Cancer, fellow Cancerian, and no, we do not claim live. I don't know what's up with her. I don't know. I don't know what happened. She must be under a different moon, like a completely different moon, because I don't know. But she's the same. Well, my son, he's like on the cusp of Gemini. No, I'm sorry. Is he a Taurus? No, he's a Gemini. He's a Taurus Gemini. So, yeah. So I guess I can kind of see where she's coming from. I'm just kidding. Anyway, so yeah, I used to always think like, oh my god, I can't wait till I'm older. This is what I'm gonna do as a parent. And doesn't it all just go out the window once you become a parent? It's like, why? Like I really said I was gonna do this. Like I really like we just used to romanticize what being an adult would be, right? And it's like totally different. There's like so much more responsibility. It's like whenever like shit goes down and you're like looking around and you're like, who's the adult in this situation? Well, it's you. You're the adult in the situation. Oh, it's me. It's me. I gotta get myself out of this. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. You got it. I have been at my current employer for almost 3 years. It'll be 3 years in September. Okay. September 22nd will be my 3 year anniversary. And also, before that, I was at my other employer for like 10 years. Like, I was there. I don't like moving jobs. I've always had to work. I've never really had it easy. Um, and yeah, I'm solo, you know, taking care of everything by myself. It's not easy. It's very hard, when all of it is on you. Um, but it's cool. We're managing, we manage, and you know, I kind of want to look for another job like closer to home since I have to drive like out of town to a different city to go to where I work. Um, but I'm trying to find something that at least matches what I get over there, and has insurance, of course. The insurance I don't use, yeah, that I don't know why, but it's good to have, just in case. Even though I've had like emergency situations that I don't even fucking go to the doctor, I just like thug it out. Like when I went on my vacation, my first vacation, first year, I was sick. Like had like something was going on with my ovaries. I think I don't know what it was. I never went to the doctor, so I don't know. I just thugged it out. It hurt so bad. Like I was in so much pain. It hurt so bad. Like and I don't even know what it was to this day. I don't know. It was not like a kidney stone or anything like that. It just hurt. Like I've never, not like I've ever had a kidney stone, but from my research, from my Google search, it was not a kidney stone because I never passed a stone. Um, and I've never had kidney stones. I've never had gallstones or anything like that. So I don't know what it is. But it just hurts so bad. I feel like I had like maybe a cyst in my ovary or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. And I think it burst is what it was. But I never went to the Okay, I tried to go to the ER once, and I was like, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I can't do this. Um, and it was right there on 151. It was like the Baptist, those little small ones. So I thought it would be quick. It's kind of like an urgent care slash ER. Okay, I went there, and there's another lady. She looked just like me, keeled over, like, oh my god, I couldn't sit up straight. And she was like crying. I'm too proud to cry in front of people. But she had her little husband there, her little son. They were all helping her. I was just there, sitting there by myself. And then I was just like, oh my god, in so much pain. And then they're like, the fucking front desk people were fucking assholes. They're like, it's gonna be like a 5 hour wait. Like, dude, really? There's not even 5 hours worth of people in here. Like, what are you talking about? And the other time I had went there, I was in a car accident, and that was quick. It didn't take that much time, but that was when it was a brand new building. Okay, so I've been there before. So then I try to go to. So I fucking laughed. I'm like, fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. I'm not gonna wait. It's so uncomfortable to sit down. So then I go to fucking Santa Rosa Hospital, which was right down the street from where I was at, and I was like, oh my God, like, dude, I just couldn't. Like, people were there with like gunshot wounds, and I'm just sitting there like, I look fine. I look fine, okay, but I don't feel fine. Like, it was like the worst. I would compare those pains, I would compare them to like labor pains. Like, that's how bad it was. That's why I think it was like an ovary situation. Um, so, and it took me so then I take my ass home, and I just slept all day. My daughter had to pick up her brother from school. Like, I couldn't even. He doesn't even go to school that far away from me. And I do have a vehicle, but I couldn't do it. So she had to pick up her brother every day, and I couldn't even cook. Like, I couldn't do anything. And my mom came, so my mom was still alive, and she brought me her little fucking her little, what do they call them? Her little potions, right? And of course, she tells my dad, my stepdad. My stepdad's into the holistic remedies. Um, they came up with some sort of potion, and maybe that's what got me better. I don't know. So of course, I took it. I didn't even question. I just drank it. Um, it's funny because I used to be like, "Mom, why are you telling Dad all my business?" Like, she would always tell him, like, he was a doctor and shit, and he would always come up with some sort of potion for me to drink, and I would feel fine. So anyway, so of course she tells him, he came up with the recipe, and she brought it right over, okay? And so it took me the whole 7 days to get better. The whole 7 days of my uh sickness, like of my vacation, and it went away, and I never felt it again. That was like 2 years ago. But I'm like, dude, well, I don't even, and it kind of pisses me off that I didn't think about myself enough to just sit there and wait. I just didn't want to, I just didn't want to wait. Like, it just hurt so bad. It was so painful. Oh my gosh, it was so painful. Anyway, so yeah, the health insurance I don't use, I do require that at a job, okay? So, so I need that. I need at least the same pay, or if not more, would be best, right? Um, and I would consider moving, somewhere closer. Either that, or I'm gonna need to move closer to where I work because the commute is just too much for me. Okay. And that would also include my son having to move schools, which probably wouldn't be a bad idea because he's not really doing well behavioral wise here. So maybe it wouldn't be such a bad idea to just up and move. So that's my dilemma right now as an adult. And of course, that's all on me because it's just me. I don't have like a spouse or anybody that can, we can talk about it, and discuss it. So, yeah. And I think that's why I've been thinking about it. And this has been an issue for over a year. I've been thinking about this for over a year. I just still haven't made the decision. I just still haven't made the decision because I'm just waiting for an adult to intervene and be like, you know what, you need to do this, and then I'll just do it. But I guess I am the adult in this situation. Anyway, so there's a lot of traffic right now, which is part of the reason that I don't like the commute. No matter what time I leave, it does not matter. No matter what time I leave or which route I take, it's some drama every day. Every day. But once I get there, I'm happy because I'm like, okay, cool. That's over with. And then, of course, I leave when it's rush hour again. So there's that situation. But there's always so many accidents. And then we have like our safety meetings every month. I do work for a transport company that transports goods. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Um, from one place to another, including 18 wheelers. Okay, so we'll have like safety meetings every month, and just the way I see the way things go, like with our drivers. Uh, the way people are. Like, why y'all so mean to drivers? Why y'all so mean to the 18 wheelers up on the road? Why are y'all so aggressive? Why do y'all cut them off? Like I hear so many stories, and then when people get so upset at one of our drivers and they call that, how it says, "How am I driving? How's my driving?" Oh, y'all be calling. Yes, y'all do, and y'all call. I'm gonna call y'all out right now. Okay, I'm gonna call y'all out right now. Y'all sure do call and y'all sure do complain, but y'all always make it seem like y'all are the innocent bystanders. But I don't know if you know this, but those 18 wheelers, they have cameras at every angle. So we can see exactly what happens. So every time you complain about an 18 wheeler on the road, we know you're lying. We know you're lying and you're trying to get our drivers in trouble who are just trying to transport goods from one place to the next. Y'all are some shady people. Y'all don't care. Y'all want people to get in trouble for no reason because you don't know how to drive. But it's kind of funny at the same time too, because once people call to submit a complaint, the investigation, safety has to do an investigation on it. And that's part of the investigation. So it's always refreshing to know that our drivers are doing the right thing, and y'all are the ones who are just tripping, trying to get people fired just because they didn't let you in or something like that. It's people get very petty and crazy. Like some of y'all are something else, but like I said, those cameras are there to protect our drivers, to protect people on the road, to do research so that we can see like what goes on out there. Because there's the driver's version of events, there's the civilians, you know, version of events, and then there's what actually happened. Okay. So, yeah. Anyways, and it's funny how every time people call to complain, they have to say their title, like their job title. They always have to say they're like some sort of person of authority, like that's going to do anything. We still have to review the videos and see, Like they always say, I was in the whatever for this long, or I'm a doctor, and your driver just cut me off. It's like they're trying to be like one up on our drivers, but you got to understand, you can say whatever you want to me, and I know people, doctors, law enforcement, everybody's important, but you cannot downplay a driver's importance. Because we will not get anything. We will not get anything if the truck stops. We're screwed. Trash will be piling up in our backyards. Um, we won't get gas. We won't get groceries. We won't get anything. So you cannot downplay a driver's position here. Because I can't deliver shit. I ain't got no CDL. You know, I'm looking at you and you're looking at me like, who's gonna deliver the stuff? It's not gonna be me. So we need to be mindful. We all matter, okay? We all matter on the road. Nobody's better than anybody, okay? Let's just all be respectful. Let people in when you can. Don't cut anybody off, especially don't flick anybody off. In this day and age, if you're flicking people off on the road, you're crazy, okay? That's crazy work right there. These people out here have nothing to lose. They got nothing to lose and they got nothing but time. I would not even bother. I would not even bother at all. Anyways, so I started doing intermittent fasting again. I'm on week 2. I had lost 100 pounds previously, okay? And I have in 2.5, almost 3 years, I've gained it back, okay? But in my defense, let me just, in my defense, a lot has been happening, okay? I went through a breakup, okay? I'm still mourning the loss of my brother who passed away about, 4 years ago? Let's see, how many years ago? Like 5 years ago, he passed away. And then my mom just passed away April 20th. We're going on a year where she passed away. And I like to eat my feelings, okay? And I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. That's just what I do. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I eat. Okay, so that's just what I do. So I started doing that again. I'm on week number 2 or 3. I think I'm going on week number 3. The first week I did it, I lost 10 pounds, just like that. Now it's not so fast, but I am slowly getting used to it. This is the best thing for me. This is the only thing that's ever worked that I followed. Okay, because I've tried everything, and I don't want to be on any pills. I don't want to be on any shots. I don't want to be on all of that. I've done it before, and I want to do it again. I know I'm older now, so I don't know if that's going to matter. Dude, this fucking traffic's not moving. It's pissing me off. I'm like not moving. I'm like in the same spot, dude. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, so we'll see how that goes. I have a doctor's appointment this week. It's just a regular checkup, nothing crazy. Because I do have high blood pressure, so I do see a doctor for that, and that's it. So I need to re up on my high blood pressure medicines. I'm gonna see if it's helped me any the fasting because I know it helps with other things. We'll see if it does anything with the blood pressure. We'll see. We'll see about that. Apparently, if you uh, this is what I've heard from people on. I think I need to switch lanes. Is what I need to do. This is what I've heard from people, peers. Oh my God, is that car on fire? What is smoking? Dude, there's always drama on 90. Always. 90/10. Always drama. Anyways, so tips and tricks that I've heard from people when I tell them I have high blood pressure. Okay. Number one is not to eat anything when you go to your doctor's appointment. So that when they take your blood pressure, supposedly it's supposed to be lower because you haven't eaten. Okay. Allegedly. I don't know. We're going to try that out because my appointment's at 11 and my eating time doesn't start till noon. So I'll be good and hungry when I get there, okay? Another person told me that if you drink lime or lemon and water in the morning or before meals, I can't remember which one. Um, that's supposed to lower your blood pressure like naturally. So you don't have to, because she didn't have insurance, so and she didn't have like a doctor and stuff, so she would what is going on here? So she would do that, and she was trying to get like a no, like a she was trying to get a procedure done, like dental, and they couldn't do it because her blood pressure was high. So somebody told her, "Why don't you just drink some lemon juice and water in the morning, and that's supposed to lower your blood pressure." And it worked for her. So yeah, but I'm not gonna. All I'm gonna do is just go in there fasting. I'm not gonna do the lemon. I'll do that next one to see if it does anything. But yeah. So there's that. What else is going on? School's like almost over practically. Like there's like 2 more months and then that's it. We're done. I don't know if my son's gonna go to that school again next year. I think I'm pretty much done with the charter school. I think I just want him to go to a regular school now because it just doesn't seem to be working for him anymore like it used to. Because it worked at first because it was like new, I think, and it's a small, very small school. There's like 2 grades for each. No, there's 2 classes for each grade, like 2 different teachers or 3. So it's very small, very small. And I think it worked at first because, like I said, it was new. But now I don't think it's gonna work so much. What is the holdup here, people? I wonder if there's an accident up there that I just can't see it. There's like a lot of exhaust. It's like killing me right now. Let me let you go because I got to pay attention. I need to get out of this lane because I've been in the same lane and I'm gonna move over. So I need to concentrate with that. Okay. Bye.